Okay, this one's gonna be the makeup half. So I'm so excited because today, look what I got. I got my Ulta box. So I got a little Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I'm gonna try that. I got my Beauty Bakery stuff too. I think I've got a little bit too dark of a color. When it comes to that, I got 3 new lipsticks, and because it is so hot, it is 114 degrees today, I had to actually put my stuff in the refrigerator for a few minutes to cool it off. So all I've done at this point in time is just put the primer on. I use my moisturizer. I don't use a regular lotion. My daughter got me turned on to this. This is from L'Oreal. It's called Hydra Genius, and this is what I use, and it's the I can never say this word. Hydroxylic acid, hydroxylic, something like that. Anyway, it pulls moisture from the inside out instead of puts moisture on top trying to be absorbed in. It's a fantastic moisturizer. So I'm going to start putting on my makeup, and then we'll just go from there. So the other thing that I got is the MAC Pro Soft Ochre, the Pro Longwear paint pot that I see a lot of people use, and I want to use this as my eye primer. The other one I use is the Ulta one, which I really love, and I want to start using this ochre one just to see what the hubbub's all about, because people talk about it all the time. So I'm putting on eye primer. I did put on the Smashbox already, and that one is done. So for people that want to, I did just an MS video a second ago with no makeup, no anything, because I think there's probably men that want to watch this. I don't think they want to see the makeup, even though, like I said, they can watch, they can do what they want. Men's skincare is just as important. So I put the ochre on. I'm going to put on one of these new foundations. Oh, you are. Okay, so I started putting it on. Got me dinner, which is so neat. I love having a teenager home. I'm doing this next one, and I'm hoping that this will be covered all night. We work 10-hour shifts, and 10 hours is a long night, or a long time to wear makeup. Just put it that way. So I think this color is pretty pale, but I think once I get everything that I need on, like the right powder and stuff, I think it's going to be fine. And then we'll go from there. So you always want to swipe down, because all the little fine hairs, except across on your forehead and your hairline back to your ears, because all of those little tiny hairs will just stick up, and so you want to blend down. And once that's done, then you kind of want to set it. So let's put a little bit, and yesterday I actually said that this was Revlon, and I apologize, it's actually Revolution, this luxury powder. So I'm gonna put that on so I can set my foundation. And if you'll notice, I haven't really done anything under my eyes yet, because I do have bags, but like I said before, it is hard for me to find something, because like I said, I am a woman of age, and it's hard for me to find something that doesn't crease in my under eye. Okay, that's better. So now it looks like all my bags are gone. And this one is nothing but an actual tried and true facial highlighter. That's all it is. It's something that I've used for years. It's an old Mary Kay staple that I don't think that they even make anymore. So sorry guys, I don't know how to fix it. So I might end up taking my makeup off early tonight. I have a couple really dry spots. Even though I exfoliated, I just can't stand to see those. So I am going to pause for now, and I'm going to go have dinner with the kids, and then I will be back. Okay, so dinner's done, and now I'm just going to work on my eyes and my face. Like I said, that little highlighter was a Mary Kay one that I haven't used in a very long time. And I'm actually switching that primer out for my, it's a Bolt, or One Heck of a Bolt I heard about this a long time ago, and this is absolutely fantastic. So I really just love this, but I'm going to go ahead and try the Smashbox one because I heard that it really does cover up pores really well, and I have pretty big pores on my nose, so I want to try to fix that. So I don't really know. Let's see what palette today. Let's do it. Give It To Me Straight from ColourPop. Now I will work on my eyebrows. I don't know if I really quite need to. Some days I do, some days I don't. Eyebrows are difficult, and I'm still learning them, so you won't find me doing a tutorial on them at all. I am seriously still just learning how to do them. And to me, just kind of coloring them in place, giving them a little bit of height, and just shaping them a little bit is what kind of helps to just give them a little bit of definition. So like as you can see, I have one that's a little bit darker now, one that's a little bit lighter, but the lighter one, it just kind of fades. So I'm gonna just continue to color this one in like I did the other one. And again, you should probably watch another YouTuber when it comes to eyebrows. Don't work with me. Kylie's good at them. Usually I'm still talking. Again, so earlier in my previous one, I talked about treatments, and I talked about why I had to go through chemo and how I lost a lot of my hair, about 75% of it, and how it grew back curly. And even my family's like, holy cow. I'm like, yep. And that's why, one of the reasons why I have it so long now is because I finally have curly hair for the first time in my life. And it's been that way since chemo. So, okay, so those are done, and I hope they're not crooked. Oh, they're a little bit. Oh, better fix it. It's bad. Go in a little bit because my other one's not quite. There we go. And this one here, not quite shaped real well, so let's just do this. There, perfect. Easy, easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Okay, one thing that I want to do is go in with my base again. I always try to use the bases. Again, I use the MAC Pro Pot in Soft Ochre for doing my primer on there. And so now the other thing that I'm going to use is I like to use the individual little Ulta ones. This is just one, it's called Coconut. It's one that matches my skin. There's a lot of people that use a little bit lighter colors or darker colors, if you will, but I don't have that convenience. Also, I don't know why my eyes are starting to water so bad. The wind blows here and it sets your allergies off badly. Let me flip mine. Okay, so just putting a base down, and the reason why is because it makes it so much easier to actually maneuver or manipulate the other colors. And so this one, when I use this ColourPop, I actually don't really need to use a second base when it comes to the transition shades. I just use what's in this ColourPop one because I really like it. So I'm going to go into Matter of Fact up here in the corner, and I'm going to start that on the top. It's a matte color. Got there, and we'll do this one. I'm going to try to make this one kind of short or shorter. I'm trying to do this within a reasonable amount of time. I'm going in with Downright now. This color right here, Downright, and I'm going to build up my transition shade. So that you can just see a little bit of gradation. Gradation, I think is the word. A little transition. I am not an expert at this at all. I don't pretend to be. I don't want to pretend to be, but it's fun. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to take, let's see. I don't know which one. let's go with this Truth Hurts down here in the corner. And we're going to build that one up again. We're going to put this one in the crease now. Right in the crease with a natural eye. So I'm going to try not to raise my brow, which is really hard for me because my face is so animated. And what I want to do is go in with this downright, and I want to mix these two, and I want to go underneath. To blend the two together. So you don't actually have to do that waterline. There's a lot of people that do. That makes my eyes water so bad, so I don't use any waterline anything. It makes it uncomfortable for me to with my contacts or anything, so I don't even use it. I'm going to go in with this TMI. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and just blend this in to the crease. And I'm going to go into the front of it as well, to the inside of my lid here. We'll make probably a halo today. Again, going in with TMI, this one here. I love this palette. The moment that I got it from ColourPop, I have actually been using it so much. I love this palette a lot. I enjoy ColourPop's colors. I don't find that they have a lot of fallout. I find that it's easiest just to do a light hand at all times and just build it up. It's so much easier. But I like ColourPop a lot. I also have liners from them, and I'm looking forward to having more makeup from them as well. So I'm going to grab one more brush that I really enjoy. This brush, this is a Eco Tools. So I'm going to go back into that TMI, and then I'm going to actually push this into the corner. Because I think that I don't have hooded eyes, but a lot of times when I go to try to blend into the front, it won't blend out as well. And I think that's just my eyes. I do not think it's the colors, I think it's just my eyes. So we're going to do this one, and then I'm going to go back in with this one now. The same brush that I was using just a second ago. And continue just to build this up. And spread them. Now, okay, so using this brush, this is the ColourPop brush, and this one came. I'm going to use this actually. And I'm going to put that out here, build up the outside corner, go into the crease a little, keep it going, both sides here, just to try to, like I said, blend, make it all work together. And then go underneath as well. The darkest color that I plan on using, because I'm going to use a shimmer in the center. It's the halo effect. So just going to go back, blend this into the crease. Keep it in the outer V is the plan. I'm not always that good at this. As you can tell, I have one eye that's built up now more than the other. So the best part about this is that you can go in with any of these other colors and you can actually blend them out if you need to. So I'm going back in with this shade, and I'm just with this matter of fact and with the downright, and I'm going to go back in over this one because I think I got this one just a little bit too high. So I'm just going to go back and blend it out. Do the same on the other side. Up high, and then I'm going to take that same ColourPop brush and go back in with this actually again and build up that outside. And like I said, I'm not an expert. This is not something that I find that easy to do, so we'll see. Now, yesterday I used a technique that I pushed color in, and I'm going to do that today. So the color that I want to use now is this Be Blunt. There's not a lot of kick up at all. There really wasn't. I'm going to use that Be Blunt. So again, I'm going to grab my Shape Tape. So I grabbed my Shape Tape that I used my Tarte for, and this is the one thing that I love this Shape Tape for. I'm going to use that same brush that I used yesterday as well. And I'm going to put just a little bit of the Shape Tape on, again in the center, kind of in a triangle type motion. Spread it out a little bit along the lid. I look up because I do have a little bit more skin because I am a little bit older. Not a little tiny kid. You do that with both eyes. You can see where the gradient comes in. And then I think what I'm going to do is just use my finger. Yesterday I found that using my finger was actually the best way to do this. So making sure I have them kind of even. Okay, Shape Tape done. Now use my ring finger and I'm gonna press it in. All along the lid. I love this palette. This will probably be a palette that if I could, I would probably purchase it twice, just to make sure if I find that it goes on clearance. But the worst part is that I have other colors that are just like this, but ColourPop's formula is really fantastic and I like using it. I will continue to use it. I have a few ColourPop palettes. So again, with that original brush that I put everything in, I'm going to go back. I'm going to kind of just put this a little bit, give it a little bit more, just kind of a gradient color. Just a little bit more of a blend so that I have some soft lines. Nothing that's harsh. I don't want anything like that. I'm going to use the other end. Hold on, where's my other one? I'm going to use this end because I'm going to go into this up front right here, and I'm going to use that along my brow bone. On my brow bone. And the inside to light this up. I will say by the end of the night though, after 12 hours of having your makeup on, oftentimes you just want to come home and get it taken off. I carry something with me in my purse. I carry makeup, the little like e.l.f. I carry e.l.f. or Neutrogena also has them, the makeup. Okay, so I'm back. The one thing that that I forgot to mention was sometimes you do get some fallout that comes out on the bottom. The best way to clean that up is to actually do it with concealer. So if you can get your concealer out, like I use this Wet n Wild stick. This actually has become my absolute favorite. Wet n Wild has come out of the holy grail nowhere, because when I was in high school it was the worst makeup ever, but it's really turned out to be some fantastic stuff. So what I actually do is I just go in and I clean up underneath my under eye with it. And try to clean up the outside a little bit just to make it a little bit cleaner and a little more sharp. So this works out really well, especially if you do a lot of cat eye liner, which I'm not very good at, so I just don't do. I have done it. I do have a new eyeliner that I really enjoy, and I'm gonna continue to try that out and get started with that. So the lippies, I will actually talk about lippies tomorrow. I'm gonna start working on these, and then when I get more of these, when I get used to them and I found the right shade that I really want to try, then I will definitely let you guys know. So I appreciate everything that you want to offer for me. If any comments, any questions, if you want to know how I really got this look, I'll figure out how to try to link stuff. But this is the Give It To Me Straight palette that I used from ColourPop. Here it is, Give It To Me Straight ColourPop. Again, absolutely fantastic palette. If I have to, I will actually repurchase it again if I run to. I'm finding that it's becoming more my go-to. I never really thought warm colors would be my colors, but I'm gonna definitely give them a try. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.